Hi guys, it's me Balin91, and I just wanted to say something. I apologize that there's no video to this. So guys, I encourage you to listen to this whole entire thing because it's really cool. It's very informative. It's got a lot of stuff that you need to know about the upcoming updates and the changes to the Minecraft server. So guys, you need to listen to me right now, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know, and this is all important stuff. So if you just want to like play a video game or go play Minecraft while you're doing this, you can listen to me and I can tell you all these updates that are coming up. So anyway, we're closing down the server, the Drugtrick one, because that's outdated. It didn't get work done. There's too much shit going on. There's too many hackers that were, we didn't ban them in time, I guess you could say, and too much damage was already done. So we're starting the server over. And guys, I really want some good people to come to the server, because here's what we're going to be doing, and I'm just going to start off with this, is saying, if you're an existing member of Drugtrick, we are actually going to be giving you a specific rank for the new server, which is a PvP/roleplay server. So guys, and I'll explain that in a second. But guys, if you are an existing member, we will give you a special ring for saying thank you for being so dedicated and sticking with us. And how you want to do that is you're going to want to apply by writing a comment saying your in-game name, as well as this next part that's coming up. Guys, the server is currently down. We don't have any... We have plugins on, we're getting it started, we're putting it into fast motion because I realize I've been paying no attention to this, and Tom's way too busy to help out, so I had to do all the plugins, and he's going to help me out when he gets free time, and he's going to configure them, because him and Veteran are both so swamped with work and schoolwork and things like that, that they don't have time to help out. So it's on me to try to hurry this up. So guys, I'm going to allow some people early access to the server. This is the promise that I make you, though, is that if you are early allowed on the server, you need to make sure I can trust you. And I swear to God on my life, if I find out you've cheated or you've done anything wrong, I will ban you. I will never let you back on. I don't care who you are. That includes you, Tyler, Kaylee, Caboose. Doesn't matter who you are. Because I'm trusting that people, and I'm not giving you admin or any special permissions. I'm just saying I'm going to let you on early and let you help us build while we're building everything else, because there's so much stuff to do, guys. So here's the server, here's the plan, here's everything you guys need to know, and I encourage you to listen to the end. The server is now turning into a PvP, and here is the catch to it, guys. It's factions based, as well as there's heroes and MC MMO. However, we're going to tweak it so that not one is more overpowered than the other, because I don't know how to use heroes, but people veterans suggested it, and we're going to try it out. So we're going to kind of make some classes that people can try out and have fun. So guys, so there's that, but here's what the server's main directive is. It's a PvP/roleplay/ I guess you can say teamwork, team-focused server. Here's what's going to happen. This is a walkthrough of what's happened. You're going to spawn on the server. You log on, you spawn in the middle of a spawn area. The spawn area is actually just a 4-corridor room, which is this. You can pick 3 different races out of the 4, because one's not released yet. There are humans, there are elves, there are orcs. So basically what happens is you walk into the faction which you want to be, and there will be a list of things that are like perks and as well as weaknesses of joining each specific race. So for example, if you want to be a human, you'll have better building equipment, however, you'll be lacking in like weaponry. If you want to be an elf, you'll have better architecture and some cool weaponry, but you'll be lacking in defenses. If you want to be orcs, you'll have brutal force, but you won't have a nice big city that's protected. So how this server is working, guys, is actually really cool. Is what we're doing is that as soon as you log in, after you've done all that stuff, there's you get a choice. You get the command to enter a faction, and that means each race. So if you want to be a human, you type in F join humans or whatever the name, because the names are going to be changed. They'll be listed on the walls, and basically you're now all part of a team. There's 3 different races to choose from at the start. The 4th one will be introduced later. But basically what this is doing, guys, we're now forcing you to work as a team to fight the opponents. So there will be no /spawn command. There will only be a /F home. F home will get you back to your house, or not your house, your spawn city that the entire populace can use. Now here's the catch of the whole thing, is that you're not actually going to have any control over the like faction type of thing. So basically you'll spawn, but when you spawn in your city, you're spawning in this area that's unreachable, unattackable, I guess you can say in so many words, because your city that's all around you is actually going to be built by you guys. That's right. We're not building it. We're going to make some cool things that you can use, but the entire spawn is made by you guys. This is a teamwork effort. You're working together to fight against the opponents, because everyone's an enemy of everyone. There are no alliances. So if you want to be orcs versus elves versus humans versus nether beasts, which is the other race, you are now pitted against each other, and it's such a cool concept because you have to work as a team. Now here's a warning. Here's a very good warning. If you are caught griefing on anyone's team, there is a new faction that I just thought up today. Me and Matt have decided. If you are caught griefing, we're not going to ban you. We're going to exile you. So that means you're now forced to join another faction. And in that faction, you get nothing. You're not allowed to make your own houses. I mean, you can make your own houses, but basically, in each faction, people are going to build these nice cities that are protected. When you're exiled, all you get is a F home to spawn to, and it's on a middle of nowhere platform. You don't get an auction house that you can use. You don't get trading markets that you can use. You don't get, well, you'll have chests that you can lock because we're adding lockett, but we're going to also be adding lock picking, so you can't fully protect your stuff. And that's what you get for griefing, guys. If you grief, you're getting exiled. That's the punishment, and it's going to be brutal because we're going to make sure that this is a team effort. This is all about teamwork. This is about working together. This is one of those server ideas that if you had 200 people on, you want them constantly fighting each other. Now, here's a cool concept, guys. I'm sorry, I apologize, I didn't mention this earlier. For being a member plus, the perks you get for being a loyal member is you get a lifetime kit, which gives you 2 diamonds, 4 iron ingots, and something else, and you get to use that every couple hours. That's our way of saying thank you. And then also, you're going to get the hat command, so if you want to wear a funny hat, you can go ahead and do that. So that's our way of saying thank you. But anyway, I digress. So how this works, guys, is there's a cool feature, is that the whole point of this is that you're going to want to fight against each other. But at the same time, we don't want people just going into the other... we don't want orcs going into the elf city and spawn killing them. So we're taking every precaution necessary to make sure that doesn't happen. But here's a cool perk that people get. For doing teamwork related things and people taking screenshots of that and posting on the forums and saying, hey, this guy helped me out with protecting my city against 3 guys who tried to raid me, or, you know, like a group of people helped me out, you'll get rewarded for that kind of stuff. We'll try to have as many moderators. We're going to have as many mods. But being a mod does not mean you get any special privileges at all. You're not even going to get the temp ban permission. All you're going to get is kick. So being a moderator, and you see people are doing these good things and working together in teamworks, and hopefully as a moderator, you're one of these people because you will also be getting rewarded. By doing all these awesome things, you'll get great rewards, enchanted swords, pyramids, which is in 1.4. You'll get all these cool things for saying, thank you for working together. This is a team effort. We're fighting against the enemies, not against each other. Now, another cool feature we're adding is landmarks. What a landmark is if you've ever seen Lord of the Rings, the Tower of Sauron is basically that obsidian tower with the eye on the top. Now, take that same thing for Minecraft, and we're going to make a giant tower. But in that tower are 5 chests, and each of them has random loot that spawns every 30 minutes or every hour. So, for literally standing there and guarding the chest, you can get really nice loot. Or you can go out into the mines and start mining, or you can go chop down trees, or you can go build a city. But for working as a team, you're going to get rewarded. For protecting landmarks, you're going to get rewarded. And now, here's the downsides of everything, guys, is that because everybody's in one faction, you're not going to be able to protect your land unless you request it. Which means you now have to talk to a moderator or a faction moderator and say, hey, I made this really nice defensive house, or I made a nice house. Can you come over and claim this piece of land so it can't just get randomly griefed by anybody? Now, that's a downside, but at the same time, it's kind of an upside because it's going to encourage people to constantly be fighting. We want you guys... I want there to be 10 orcs, 10 humans, 10 nether beasts, and 10 fucking elves on at all times sitting there and saying, I gotta protect this, otherwise I'm gonna lose it. It's that kind of mindset which makes people fight each other. It's kind of a mental trick with people. If you build a house and you have it protected, or not protected, and the lockets on it, but you know people can lockpick your stuff, knowing that kind of thing is kind of worrying. So you want to work with people and say, hey, I got to go to bed, or I got to go do this. Can you protect my stuff before it gets protected by a moderator, or protect it from getting raided? So you work together for that kind of thing, and then you say, hey, this guy helped me out, and he gets rewarded as well as you get rewarded for that kind of behavior. And that encourages people to be online and have fun on the server. And guys, this is a big server, so we're going to try to have like 100, 150 slots on it. It's a big deal. So if you want to help out with getting things set up, building cities and stuff like that, you need to make sure you write your in-game name, your any alt accounts you may have, like if you want to be that kind of person and help us out with alt accounts, because we do have a small necessity for, never mind about the alt accounts, actually, that was for the admins, I'm sorry. But if you want to get on early access of the server, we'll give you the IP, but you need to remember that if you do anything that we don't like, you're going to get exiled or you're going to get banned, because I'm not standing for this shit. So guys, and one of the things I wanted to say too is that we have 4 races. There's the humans, the elves, and the orcs, but the 4th one is Nether Beast, which is a really cool thing. So because the Nether Beast are obviously Nether Beast, the Nether is disabled completely. There's no getting into the Nether until we release the Nether Beast. So basically, how you change your faction, assuming we release the Nether Beast to the public, is you have to go on the forums and you have to register to get your faction changed. And that's the other thing, guys. That's for every faction. So if you're in the humans but you like have friends who are in the elves, you have to go onto the forums and you have to say, yeah, I would like to change my faction, and you have to do it like that. Because if we catch you going and griefing people, we're going to exile you. Now, if we catch you griefing people and then trying to switch over to another faction, we're going to ban your ass so fast your head will spin. And that's the whole point, is we keep order in the server, is that this is like World of Warcraft. This is constantly fighting. You can add role-playing in it. We can, make this seem like, this is a big deal. And like, maybe every month the faction with the most kills gets rewarded and stuff like that, guys. That's a really cool concept. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, and remember to do all the things I said in this video. And now here's the bonus that I said at the end, is that if you want to get early access, you write your in-game name. But here's the thing, guys, is that for doing that and helping us out early and doing what you're told, we'll also be nice and give you the Member Plus rank, which is the one that gets the kit and the hat permission. Now, you can be a regular member if you want, but there's nothing different about it. So, guys, I mean, it's a little bit weird. It's a hard concept. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's going to take us another couple days to even get remotely close to getting ready to release the server, because right now we're in a beta release. We've got the alpha done where we have all the plugins that we need. We still have more plugins to add, but we have other things to do. So if you want to get early access and Member Plus rank, you need to make sure you follow all the rules. And remember, we're watching you with the fucking Hawkeye, guys. We are watching you. We're tracking you. Make sure you do all that stuff right, otherwise you're going to have consequences to pay. And this is going to be a fun idea. It's going to be huge. And also, we're going to have a votifier in place so that every time you vote up the server, you get rewarded for voting up our server. Because we realize that we want to thank you very much, and you will reward you for doing things that are helping us get more people on here. So we're going to reward you very well with the votifier. We're not just going to skimp you out of stuff. We're going to give you a nice votifier reward. So that's about it, guys. I mean, like I said, follow all the rules. This is a team effort, and I hope you guys enjoy and have fun.